Can turn Jackie down a little bit in my headphones.
Again?
Rude.
We do this every year.
That's just that really, really loud.
You're really loud.
Am I loud in your headphones?
No.
Okay, good.
Am I loud
Do you
in
want
your
to be louder?
headphones?
No, you're good now. You were jacked up. Get it? Jacked up.
I was jackied up.
Wow.
You were jackied up.
Jackied up. You're jackied up.
I am. I've been jackied up.
Better than Jackie eat off.
No,
That'd be
no.
inappropriate.
Oh,
Because this is what I do for work
this
in
is
the office. And that would be a bad thing.
3, 2, 1. Kevin.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yep.
We're back. 3 weeks off? Is that what this was?
I don't know. I lost.
I mean-
I don't count the time. I make the time count.
Wow. So fucking brave and bold of you. The fans are clamoring. They're like, what happened to the pod? Are you guys done doing this pod? Which is a fair question considering,
busy.
you take 2 weeks
2
off.
weeks in a row. I don't
and
think we
then-
ever missed 2 weeks before.
Yeah,
ever.
it's rare.
I hate this stress.
It's a rare occurrence, but I'll just say it. We are busy. We had a busy month, and we had a really exciting and important project. And as much as we want a pod, we just couldn't fit it in. But we're back, and we got a special guest. You already hear the voice. You know the tones. You know that it's the love of my life. You know that it's my better half, the yin to my yang, the spaghetti to my meatballs.
The into your yang.
Yeah, the peanut butter to
Choiceful
my
language.
jelly, the mac to my cheese, the bacon to my eggs, the cereal to my milk, the left Twix to my right Twix, the fries to my burger,
That's cute.
the Taylor Swift to my Travis Kelce. It's my wife. Shout out to Borat, Jackie DeJesu Center. Welcome to the building.
What up, bitches?
Kevin, you got the fucking right noise.
I know.
Soundboard.
C for clap.
Wow. Did you put a letter on it?
No, I did it last time, and I just remember C for clap. So.
Wow, what
great.
progress.
Thank you.
Took me however many years to learn that. So.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's our
Yeah.
absolute
I'm really
pleasure.
excited to be
Thanks
here.
for coming on the pod.
Yeah.
Third annual
Yeah.
Valentine's Day episode.
Third timers club.
Third time's
Third timers.
third time's the charm.
Third time
I
is
love
the
that.
charm, and we're talking. It's Valentine's Day, so it's a tradition around here that you come on the show to dissect what's going on in the world of design and branding, and for Valentine's Day. Yesterday was the Super Bowl, so we got. We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, we're all a little tired, a little hungover
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're trying to bring the energy up, so I got this, guys. We're energy high energy.
Can I tell you the most incredible thing that's happening right now in my seltzer? The
One of the blueberries has
it's going
fallen.
up and down, and when it hits the it goes up,
Wow.
and then when it hits the strawberry, it pops back down, and it's happened now in 3 cycles.
Yeah,
Jackie,
that's-
on the record, do you have a weed pen I could hit real quick?
How could you tell that?
I don't have a pen on
Okay.
me, but I do
That's
have
okay.
a bowl.
That's okay.
No weed smoking inside of the Center Design Studio.
No,
I'll
just
say.
walking to and from the center.
Well, that's good.
design
Yeah.
studio.
But
I can
not-
take that
We're
out.
ready.
Honestly,
we already
honestly,
started
cannabis is a
recording,
dream
guys.
drug. It's a cannabis street. It's a dream drug.
Yeah, but we're not here to talk about.
I had one of
cannabis.
those.
Why not?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were talking about whatever.
Yeah.
Fine, go.
I had Mr. Rules. Mr. Rules over there. Mr. Rules over there wants to miss 2 weeks to start following rules.
Sorry,
Mr. Rules.
Mr. Rules.
It
That's
was
me.
it was my talk about the employee handbook.
Mr.
Got
Rules
all,
over
got 'em all
here.
strict.
Yeah. Okay, what kind of rules do you got? No, you want to break them?
Last night I had a cannabis beverage.
Okay.
Which
Can.
one? Can, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like 2 milligrams and
Yeah, I
then 4
love those.
milligrams THC. You can buy them like at bodegas.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yep, that's true.
What
What do you think? What's the review?
It was nice. I would probably reach for that in the afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
A nice
They're
pick
good for
me
the
up.
beach. You
Yeah.
know, like when everyone else is like cracking beers on the
Yeah, I
beach,
wanna
like
s-
you keep them in the cooler.
Yeah, I want to see what
Great for the
happens when I
park.
drink 10 of them.
You fall
I'm
asleep.
just kidding. Yeah.
Yeah. I've never
They're
had
also
it.
really good for festivals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackie, can you get a little bit?
Yeah, you
closer
gotta
to
get
the
closer
Sorry.
to the
You can bring
mic.
it
You
in.
gotta
Bring
like.
it in. Yeah.
You gotta
Bring it
almost
a little
touch it. That. Yep.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Oh,
Starting
nice.
off the Valentine's Day episode.
Nice. So we're here.
Can
to
I
talk-
pepper it with sexual innuendo the
I mean,
entire time?
I mean, it would only be the right.
It would only make
What
me
if I just
uncomfortable.
drop into
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. ASMR.
ASMR?
I don't know. Just remember that I'm third wheeling here, and
Yeah, and it could get awkward.
yeah.
Although Kevin did just tell me that he loves me, so it's already.
Didn't
we're
he
off to a
also
hot
say
start.
something about jacking off?
I didn't say that.
He didn't say that. Just kidding. He did say
He
that.
did say that.
All right, I'll take control of this ship. Kevin, we got stories here, and we got a good amount of them.
I didn't say anything about jacking off.
No.
Okay, guys, settle down.
Don't put those words in my mouth.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're mature adults.
Put whatever. Just kidding. I was just gonna say I'll put whatever I want in your mouth.
It was out of
Whoa.
context.
Whoa.
It's out of context now.
That goes against the handbook in a major way, Jackie.
Do you even have a handbook?
Yes.
We do. Yes. Okay. And
You do?
you know what doesn't go
You
against the
have a
handbook?
handbook?
Yeah. But what do you mean? We're a real place of business around
Sorry.
here. So we have some stories. Things are going on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, Jack. Where do you rank it in the sort of marketers' holiday calendar? Sort of events or topics or things you could do with brands.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, or like in
Yeah.
the hierarchy of needs.
Yeah, on the hierarchy of like brand activation moments, right? You got
So the thing about Valentine's Day from a marketing perspective
yeah.
is that it's after Q4
Okay.
and it's after the new year,
Put the
new
fours
you.
up.
Yeah, put the fours up for Q4.
Q4. It's after holiday bonanzas, and then it's after the like first of the year, new you stuff.
Mm.
So it's like the thing on the calendar that basically kicks off the year of like how hard you're going to go, if you're going to be smart or not. And it always is like, you need to do something in February. So it's Black History Month, and then it's Valentine's Day.
Got it.
what
And
I
then
mean?
when's Mother's Day? Is that next
May.
month? No, May? Wow, we got a long
May.
time. May.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
And then there's the federal and national holiday. My birthday is before that.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
April 8th.
Which all brands celebrate.
We're off for that, right?
Yeah, we're off.
You
April
should
8th,
be.
yeah.
That would be so funny.
Well, Jackie, I just want to let you know I'll be taking your birthday off this year out of solidarity with you.
I love
So-
that.
And I'm not counting it as a personal day or
Wow.
vacation.
Can you
Yeah,
please give
yeah,
them
just-
off for my birthday?
just put it as
I'm-
another sick day.
Word is bond.
Yeah, just having a sick day celebrating Jackie.
I love that.
Yeah, no, that's a beautiful thought.
That
Kevin,
is
I
a
like this
beautiful
shirt.
thought,
What is this?
Because you always take off. So if everybody's off, then everybody will be so happy that I was born.
Well, one of our that is true. It will only create sort of optimism and
Around me.
support around you as a person.
Yeah.
Because they'll be like, oh, it's Jackie's birthday again. We're
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, versus.
Can we do that?
I mean, listen, anything is possible. I'll
I
have
mean,
to
now
talk
it's
to
on
my boss.
record.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing it.
We recently we started giving people get their own birthday off, which is
Or a day in their month.
in the day or a day in their month.
Yeah.
So you can work your birthday if work is your favorite thing to do. But if you don't want to, you don't have to, and you could say take a free day in the month of your birthday. Which, how do you feel about that? Feels good? Maybe we could do something like that. One day in the month of April you get off, but you have to spend at least half the day.
I think this is a totally different corporate policy. Like
okay.
me being on the federal holiday calendar is like
okay,
I
that's
feel
really-
like that's
you want to be celebrated. As
Damn, I didn't know
much.
you were a Fed.
I was in federal trial last year.
Okay. Do you want to talk?
Or they
about-
were.
do you
They
wanna-
were.
They want to break this one down. All right. So
Yeah, what's up?
we got stories. The first one comes from one of the most famous brands, only for Valentine's Day, and then completely disappears back into the darkness. And that is a brand called Sweethearts. And so if you don't know who Sweethearts are, they make the famed conversation hearts. They are tiny pieces of sugar that have little sayings on them. My first question to you guys, did you know that the name of the brand that makes these things is called Sweethearts?
Of course.
Yes.
Okay. I would say that I didn't. I would say when you said it, I was like, oh yeah, that is the name of the brand. But I don't know that if I was pulled over on the side of the street in a different month in October and said, who makes those candy hearts? I'd be like, I don't know. They just appear on Valentine's Day and they disappear. So Sweethearts is the name of the company, the brand that makes
Are you
them.
sure that that's true?
For me, I'm saying for me. No, that is true. Sweethearts is the name of the
So
brand.
there's more than one brand that's making conversation hearts.
Oh, okay.
Conversation hearts are the category.
Got it. But there's not just like one hero brand?
I think sweethearts are the sweet. Are they the sweet tarts of the?
No, they're the ones that you
But
think
you know
of.
those wafers that like come in like the rice paper roll that like
For
are
Jesus?
colored. No,
Jesus had the best Super Bowl
Do you know what I'm
commercial
talking
of the
about
night
now?
last night.
So we're not talking about Jesus. We're talking about love. Alex.
Oh, sorry. I thought
What, the wafers.
Yeah, like they're like different colors, and they almost look like little discs, and then they're rolled in the thing.
No idea. Like not Pez, right?
Kind of like
Oh,
Pez.
Smarties.
No, different. But
What
that's
type
close.
of disc? Like a wider disc?
Wider and thinner.
Oh.
that's what she said. Yeah,
Wow.
It's inappropriate.
Wow, Alex.
Listen, you guys
Jeez.
started this, and I fucking. Do you hear how?
Can we just make the whole
much
thing
I
be
didn't-
like pure
yeah.
sex?
So, Sweethearts is the name of the brand,
No.
and so, they have a new idea, right? So they have their idea is called Situationships, and essentially they want to embrace the imperfections of the modern dating trend, specifically situationships, and those things are something that they want to celebrate with misprinted candies. And so they are a little bit blurry, and they say the same things as the regular candies do, like Only You or True Love or other things like that. But they are a little bit blurry, a little bit hard to read, and feeling a little bit sort of blurry or a little bit misprinted to symbolize the complications of Gen Z love life. You could buy these starting January 8th, which is months ago, on sweetheartcandies.com.
Is Gen Z love really that complicated? They seem like they're doing just fine.
Yeah, I agree.
This screams old person.
Yeah, this person just like read about situationships on like Cosmo or some dumb
Yeah.
like outdated magazine, and then decided like, oh yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
This is what the kids are doing.
I think the concept of using like what would otherwise be like quality controlled out for something that's a marketing campaign, like that's always funny to me.
Is it funny?
It's always
they're
interesting.
It feels like they're trying to play off their misprints as like some sort of concept, because it does feel like one thing I will say about those candies, which I'm going to go on the record real quick. Those
They
candies suck. Those are
They're
terrible.
so bad.
worse.
Those are terrible candies.
They're
Worse.
And I
They're
like
bad
candy
candies.
corn. Like I'll ride for some pretty shitty candies. Those candies are trash. I would say half of them are misprinted. Like, I feel like that's part of the production of these things suck. And so now they're like trying to use some of those misprinted candies and try to play them off as blurry situationships. This is bullshit.
It's factory
right? Like,
malfunction,
this
yeah.
is just malfunction from the factory. QC, quality control.
I
like you
think
said, Jack.
I think anything at that scale, this is my supply chain
Oh,
hat.
yeah, supply chain.
Anything at that scale is going to have enough QC'd out to isolate and make into a random holiday campaign. So like I just think it's efficient and sustainably minded. And they needed to pull some shit out of their hat anyway for Valentine's Day. So why not do it this way?
But they
It kind of looks like somebody licked all of them, just like a little bit. It's
That's
like
so
they were-
Gen Z.
Somebody was just like
Yeah.
on the end of the conveyor belt with their tongue out and
that's the job.
fucked it up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, these candies suck, and I'll just say
Next topic.
I think you know what they should do.
What?
They should
Make them more vulgar.
make them more vulgar,
Yeah.
or like make them say more interesting things. I feel like they always say the same shit. I feel like this should be like an ongoing.
What if they just make them taste better? Like put the focus
I don't
where
know
it
if that-
needs
I
to
don't
be.
know
I don't think that's
possible.
possible. I agree. Those things are such trash.
Anything's possible, Kev.
Yeah, but don't you think they
Nah.
should listen? Call me crazy. Innovation is everywhere. Technology. We have computers strapped to our faces now, where you can put up screens. We could put up new phrases on these fucking
Yeah,
candies.
they should
right?
say, "Let
Like,
me eat your ass."
Yeah, they should
Shit like
say
that.
some new stuff.
Gen
right?
Z stuff like that.
Yeah.
Gen Z stuff like that. Is ass eating? Is that
That's
a
Gen Z.
thing?
That's for sure. They made it hot, right?
No,
That's
they
what-
didn't.
That's what,
Yeah,
yeah.
like-
No, they did.
Gen
Let's
Z.
edge. Let's edge.
Speak for all Gen Z, Kevin.
What?
What's edging? Oh, I know what edging is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the opposite of gooning.
Gooning.
Okay.
What's gooning?
You're not ready for this conversation.
Yeah, I have a quote from Evan Brock, the vice president of marketing for Spangler. What's Spangler? Is that the parent company of
Parent
Sweethearts?
company, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think Spangler is the
Or
brand.
like
Sweethearts
Spankler.
is the-
Am I right?
Spangler, I hardly even know her.
Damn
okay.
right.
Singles
I'm
are
fucking
God.
killing it.
singles
sick.
are taking
So-
situationships to
This
the
is
next
sick.
level this year, and Sweethearts is here for them. The printing on Sweethearts isn't always perfect. You're damn right. This is our way of embracing those imperfections in a way that taps into pop culture. This is terrible. Like, why? Like, what are we doing? Research from Tinder, the world's most popular dating app, indicates that young singles now consider the situationship to be a legitimate relationship status. The undefined and non-committal situationship continues to evolve as people are less concerned about relationship outcomes. What are we doing here?
Back in my day, we didn't even communicate
Yeah.
the status of our relationship until we wanted to. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to know something that's going to make us sound so old?
Yeah. Let's do
Alex and I have been together for 17 years, and when
it. 16.
well, it'll be 17.
I guess. So.
Damn, your relationship can drive.
Damn.
So
true.
our relationship can drive.
Yeah.
That's cute. I've never thought about it that way. When we first started dating, there was no Instagram official because
Damn,
it was so
That's
new
true. That's true.
as a platform that the social constructs around how to use the platform weren't established because it wasn't a thing, and everyone just like posted pictures of like other things. Like it wasn't what it was.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to period sex. Next topic.
God.
Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and this
Wait,
year.
did it make you feel bad because you felt old?
No, I just, I don't like to disclose my age, to the listeners. They
Oh,
think
yeah.
I'm a spry 23-year-old.
Oh, do they?
Or
AJ,
29.
nothing but a
With 40
number.
awards behind you, they think that you're
Well, I got those in the last 5 years. I had a very successful early start to my
totally to your career.
so-
Got
Come on,
it,
Alex.
got it, got
To
it.
my
AJ, nothing
career.
but a number.
Yeah.
I
Just like
I
Aaliyah
just don't
said.
know why. It's so much sexier if you just embrace it.
Did Aaliyah say that? I wouldn't bring up what Aaliyah said in relationship to.
I'm just saying you should own your age.
All right, I'm almost 40. Okay, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. A menstrual health brand, You by Kotex, wants to further its mission of normalizing periods. Customers don't typically associate those two things, but that's precisely what You by Kotex is trying to do. In collaboration with Phasey, do you know who Phasey is, Jack? Is that a brand you're familiar with? A brand that produces functional foods for better periods. Oh, that's
Okay.
information. You by Kotex unveiled its Let's Have Period Sex campaign by agency Quality Meats to break the stigma around getting it on during that time of the month. So the idea here is a box of chocolates that has chocolates inside of it that help you that produce for better periods, and then on the outside of it says let's have period sex.
What do they
Pretty
all got?
direct.
What do they all got? A cherry filling on the inside or something?
Whoa, okay. Oh man.
I love that he's just going for it. Can I
Damn.
go for it too?
Yeah, go for it, Jack.
Can I go for it
This will
too?
be our last box. Let's go.
I'll fuck any time of the month, but
Whoa.
You heard it here first.
Heard
I think that
You know
it's
these things are
really-
forever, right?
What?
Just no. So go. Let's go.
That'll age great.
That's good.
The
You go against the data here. According to research, almost 40% of women would skip out on Valentine's sex if they had their period.
Well, no, here's the thing. But I get to choose because I'm married. And you know what I mean? Like if you're in a relationship, you can choose when you want to have sex. I think single girls are probably having sex on their period more. But that is just coming from nowhere.
Got it. So
Because it's like if you get the chance
Mhm.
and then it just happens to be that week, then you're both going for it.
there you go. And 54% of women, I have stats here, are game for period sex, but 40% are embarrassed or shy about mentioning it to the partner, which I would agree it's a little bit easier when you have a partner that you've been with for a while.
But
In
also,
more
girls
news-
get really horny on their periods. So it's
There
like
you
a
go.
really like fucked up
Hell yeah.
intermingle of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
a great time.
So that's it.
Get the towels ready.
Oh
Well, the chocolate is vegan. It's actually dark chocolate truffles with libido boosting shatavari, an ingredient I never heard of, as well as by 4 You by Kotex pads. So it's basically a giant gifting box. What is You by Kotex? Why is that like? Is that like a?
I think it's like their proprietary pad shape. I'm not even bullshitting you here. I think it's like their patented little shape.
Mhm.
Their
Well,
shape?
So I think it like fits better or something.
Maybe. I will say though, pads shouldn't be in the box because wouldn't period sex be tampons? I had a friend in high school that used to fuck with the tampon in so that
Wow.
it didn't get bloody, and then just like go up and pull it out after.
Okay. Well,
Jeez Louise.
wow.
Anyway, pads just wouldn't be in the box. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, this is created for 18+ audiences. So if you're
It's like just like this podcast.
just like this
All right.
podcast, not
All
for
right.
kids.
Not for kids.
It is sold out on the U by Kotex website, and
Who knows how many they had though? That means nothing.
Yeah, they probably just did one, did a pho shoot, and then sold out. And they got a placement on this podcast.
Yeah,
You know,
a little
shout out to
die
them.
line ad.
And a little die line. Did these all come from the die line? No, they don't. The next
Some
one
of them
doesn't.
did.
But
Not all of them.
shout out to the die line. Shout out to doing the Lord's work. And again, finding all these amazing stories for us to talk about, especially when it comes to. I feel like they do incredibly well all the time, but especially when it comes to holidays
Oh
and
yeah,
roundups.
I got a personal. I got tagged in a Slack thread that said, "Hey Kevin, are you looking for Valentine's Day stories?"
Fuck, man,
They
no one's
they put
better.
them right in the chat.
This is
That's
when
great.
you know this.
Shout out Rudy.
Shout out to Rudy.
Shout out Rudy.
Shout out everybody. And for that reason, we should also tell you that the Die Line Awards are probably still open. And if not, we're sorry, but we're coming down to the end. So get your awards in for the Big D, the best trophy in all of design.
The
Yeah.
Big D is an appropriate call out for the Valentine's Day episode.
Definitely.
Right, exactly. Speaking of, did you see the Drake leak, Kevin? Did you see this?
I did see the Drake leak.
Yes.
I think it's a deep fake.
Jackie does not believe that it's real.
I don't know.
Absolutely, it's a deep fake. He breaks the internet all the time. Any of you guys who believe it,
Drake the snake.
no.
I want to believe.
It's not natural.
I know. I mean, you think some. You know. Kinda,
I mean, how many
sometimes
dicks
I
have you
just-
guys seen in your life?
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
like,
I played high school football. I've seen quite a few.
Okay.
hard though.
That wasn't
No.
really
That's-
hard, right? That was.
It was hard.
That's quite a video. I had to show it to Jackie at dinner, which you know, because when on date night for Jackie and I, a little inside baseball, you know, we when we're not thinking about work,
Thinking about Drake the snake.
no, I need to fill Jackie in on the things going on the internet.
Yeah, because all I do is work, and all my husband does is scroll on his phone.
that's not true. I just have I prioritize culture as I see it as an important ingredient to the work that
And
I
I
do.
prioritize my business.
I prioritize
kidding.
Drake's snake.
I'm happy that you.
That dude's got a freaking hog.
Yeah,
Am I right?
It's not real.
Oh,
I beg to differ.
Kevin
It's
and I are
not
both
real,
on the
it's
same
just
page.
the
We want to
latest-
believe. We want to believe.
It's just the latest in his way to stay in the news cycle. He breaks the internet. He has concepts and brainstorms about how to keep Drake cool. It's the same PR nonsense.
I mean, the video was pretty flattering. So
it's a
literally the size of that pipe.
which pipe?
That one.
It's a audio experience. Here,
Oh,
the
sorry.
podcast, so you have to-
There's a large pipe that goes from the ceiling to
You
the
don't think
floor.
that Drake could have a large pipe?
I think that he could have a large pipe, but I think that honestly, if that was what his dick really looked like, then more people would have to be talking about it, and he would never.
he's got
No
those
NDA.
NDAs on lock.
No
We're
NDA
now talking
over
about
30
it.
years.
Yeah, that is a thing, though. He does have people sign NDAs and locks away
Everybody
their
has
phone.
everybody sign NDAs, and then Dumois exists.
I mean, it's not like the craziest
Like-
thing I've ever
You think
seen
we
in
would
my
have
life.
we would have known this already?
I'm just saying, like, that's like a gut busting, like, no pun intended. Like, that would like damage someone. Someone would wind up in the hospital with like
I don't
a
think it's
bruised
that big.
cervix. Are you kidding? It's the size of an arm.
I mean, listen. I Drake has a lot of confidence.
Also, but here's the other thing: the proportions were weird.
To his
Like normally,
was in the
a
mirror.
dick that big is like fat.
this is where the pod is going.
I'm just saying.
Here's what I'll say: of all your arguments, I think that one is the strongest, which is like
He was filming it from a mirror.
it was a bit of a weird
It's a reflection.
It's too perfect and long. Are we videotaping it? It's too perfect and long, and it's not fat enough
Whoa.
to support its weight.
Wow.
So if you actually look like the other, like big dicks get chody. They get fatter.
Okay. I mean, listen, you were saying the proportions didn't
The
add up. The
proportions
math
didn't-
wasn't mathing.
Yeah, and it just feels like a deep fake just stretched out what's probably a healthy sized dick.
Okay. Well,
I mean,
You know what I'm
he was
saying?
in a mirror. I think there's some room for distortion with the angle and the angle of the mirror.
got it. You're
Um,
thinking
I don't think that
smoke
was
and mirrors.
You mean
You're-
his PR team with the with the little earbuds, filming the
Listen,
video.
Either
that's about to
way,
break the
it's
internet.
not going to hurt his brand. I think that's the thing.
Oh,
It
of
is
course.
when they realize that it's actually like a micro penis, and this whole thing was like a way to break the
Well,
internet.
then
prior.
his future girlfriends are going to be quite disappointed. But like, Kevin and I, we want to believe. That's
Yeah,
what
we
we're-
wanna
that is-
believe
We want to
and-
believe. So
I
listen,
don't.
We're.
I don't want to
that's it.
believe.
What I'm saying is, we haven't done the pod in a couple of weeks. Drake's penis was going to come up. We're just going to have to talk about it. This is the type of
It's
stuff.
gonna come.
Death,
up.
taxes, and Drake's penis coming up.
That's what I'm saying. This show is about pop culture. It's about branding.
Damn
It's about stories that are going on in the world. And that took over the internet for at least 24, 48 hours. Kevin,
Right, yeah.
you can-
Exactly, because it was a deep fake that was seeded strategically.
Well, agree to disagree. Moving on. KY Desire Darkroom is an idea from KY Lubricant, the number one brand in lubricants. And they're helping lovers overcome their relationship slumps by showing the power of telling your partner, I want you. With 53% of people wanting their partner to arrange a dinner together at a favorite restaurant.
That seems low.
That isn't what people like 53%. I mean, I do think there are a lot of couples that are just like Valentine's Day is not a real holiday and they just kind of ignore it. But like
I think
53% does feel really
this
low.
was a really good idea when the creatives pitched it.
So the brand is tapping into the hottest dining trend, which is dark room core aesthetic. Is that a trend or just
No.
literally a restaurant with the lights dimmed?
They're just making shit up.
They are hosting the idea here is they're hosting a series of red lit dinners for couples to explore new sensations together and reignite the want in their relationship.
What's this, like a swingers party?
It's just dinner in a
It's literally
dimly
a
lit
price-
room.
A price fix.
Yeah, every restaurant in New York will have a Valentine's night restaurant.
I'm out on this. I would be afraid that I'd slip on the floor.
Too much KY.
Too much KY
Yeah.
jelly.
I mean, you bring up a good point. Are they?
I think if they really did like a dark room, red room, that would be hot and cool. But to have a lube brand be like a sponsored dinner,
A
like
bar
a sponsored brand dinner, that's just
They
it's
need to be
lame.
having like a slip and
It's like
slide.
it was a good idea in the room, and then when it got to the clients, it became a worse idea, and then when it got to production, it became a worse idea. What agency did this? Did they say?
It does not say.
I love all agencies doing work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some quotes, but yeah, the thing is that they're going to be doing this at a Manhattan restaurant called Bar Valentina, and guests are going to bring their couples for an evening of sensualized eating to discover new sensations under the crimson lighting. They'll have access to complimentary intimate infusion cocktails, yours and mine oysters, custom dessert recipes, and a goodie bag. This is just a branded
It
dinner.
sounds like a fuck fest.
That's what I'm saying. It's a branded dinner.
Yeah, we encourage you all to save room for dessert. This is bad. So you can get a reservation through Resy, available for the 3rd and the 10th, so not even on Valentine's Day. So no substitutions or companies. It's just a price fixed dinner at a restaurant with the lights red. And like baby, and you got a gift bag of KY
Yeah, but let's talk about what
jelly.
made it good,
lubricant.
which is
What's the
if
good part?
if they walked like, I mean, I worked in advertising forever, so like the reality is that that's 7 months away from the original idea, but
Mhm.
like the title doesn't match the execution, and that's the easiest way that you can tell if it lost the plot somewhere along the way. So like the dark room, right?
Mhm.
Like that was what the creatives pitched.
Yeah.
And then the execution became the
Inside
client
baseball. I
watered
like
down
it.
bullshit.
I like it.
Yeah.
But like,
What do you
can-
think was the original idea?
I think they probably wanted to go sexier, darker, like sultrier, like really like actual, like a pop up, sexy, like sex room,
Okay.
which would make sense for KY. And like,
Mhm.
I could like internally on the agency side. That's why I asked what agency did it, because like if it's an experiential agency, you don't know. But like KY as a client at a big name firm, like those creative directors are there trying to push the limits every
Mhm.
single fucking day. Like every single fucking day. So like they're pushing the juniors to push the limits too. So like Yeah, that's the inside
I mean,
ball.
food
It
and
just feels
Valentine's
like it lost the
Day
plot.
goes together. I mean, 53% of couples are still going out
But
for
that's
dinner,
not it. It's like if they wanted to do a price fixed dinner, then they would have done a price fixed dinner, and then that Valentine's Day activation would have been completely different, like bougie, KY. It's just a different concept.
That's fair.
To call it what it is, executed like that, to just effectively have like red light and a price fix, like that's where that like what they originally wanted to do and what
Was a
they
little
wound
bit
up
more
doing is not
Yeah.
That's fair.
the integrity of the original idea is not there.
If you really want to impress your date on Valentine's Day, you take them to Chipotle.
I love this.
Chipotle
Damn right.
is wants to get in on the Valentine's Day meals and excitement. They have 3,400 restaurants worldwide, and it's an iconic destination for Valentine's Day. Every single one of these stories has like a quote but also data.
Yeah, they really
They're
love
so
padding the
heavy
research on these
data.
Valentine's Day stories.
Dating culture there's a report that on popular dating apps that if people use the word Chipotle in their profile, they're 2.4 times more likely to strike up a conversation with a potential match.
That's pretty awesome.
So over the years,
Wait, 2.4
times likely.
2.4 times likely.
So it's
Huh.
it's apparently a
A thing.
hot button way to spark
bait people.
a conversation.
Hmm.
And so it's been a popular destination for couples having their first bites of a budding relationship, and they have a link to the data. I mean,
That's pretty cool.
yeah. I mean, I guess
We love fake data.
Yeah, I mean, I guess love guacs is what they're calling it. So and
That Guac 9000, am I right?
well, so they have they have
Tell her
actual.
daddy reference.
I heard it. They actually have relationships of people, and they talk about how Amber and Chris, both huge fans of Chipotle, they had the restaurant
I love
cater
Chipotle.
their wedding because they had their first date at a Chipotle. So I mean, I think
I
this
hope
is
it was like the late night one.
so I guess
Late night
Chipotle.
what?
You know how like weddings at 11
Oh,
they'll
yeah,
bring
yeah,
around
yeah,
pizza
yeah.
or whatever. Like
you don't think they had the
if that
main-
was like chips and guac, like that's cute.
yeah, I mean,
But
if you
if
met if your
the
first date,
wedding
I
dinner
agree.
was,
I'm with you.
I think just by the pure like numbers of it all, like lots of first dates have to happen at Chipotle. They're probably happening at every.
Yeah, it's cheap.
It's a cheap place.
It's like a step above getting a coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
So
it's way grosser
it is pretty gross. I think
because Chipotle makes your tummy hurt.
yeah, it's not necessarily.
And my tummy hurts.
it's not the
I'm in love with
sexiest
her.
destination. I'm not a Chipotle guy.
Did you catch my reference?
What?
My Renee Rapp reference?
I don't know who that is.
You don't? She
No.
was just on SNL. Do you not watch SNL?
I don't
does
really
not,
watch SNL.
no. So here's
And my
here-
tummy hurts. I'm in love with her.
so here's the idea.
Oh,
Chipotle has
Beautiful,
selected
baby.
its top 10 locations that make an ideal backdrop for a memorable meal. So these basically are the top 10 most beautiful Chipotles, and they have gone so far as to say for which type of person. So if you like eating outside, the Buckhead, North Atlanta, Georgia Chipotle
Mhm.
has the largest patio of any Chipotle location, which is perfect for dining underneath the stars.
Nice.
If you like architecture, there's one in London, which
Wow.
has a facade of the Victorian of Victorian influence, a stunning display for design enthusiasts like us. There's for the Big Apple dweller, you can go to the
Wait,
Chipotle inside of the Empire State
what
Building.
about the UFO one?
For the alien obsessed like my wife here,
I love aliens.
It's-
If you're listening, please call me. I live in a penthouse. I'm
They're-
really
they're
close
not-
to you.
What?
They're not listening.
Oh, the aliens! I thought you were talking about our listeners.
What do you mean they're not listening?
The aliens.
They listen to all the radio waves.
Mhm,
Nah, not
that's
thi-
true.
not this one.
Yeah, but the alien obsessed, we got to go to St. Louis, Missouri, because it's located there. Is Chipotle located in the Flying Saucer Building, which has an iconic mid-century modern structure that makes it feel like you're dining
I almost just took a hard left and
inside
pivot to talk
of
about
a
it.
UFO. So, I love this. This is brilliant. There's
Yeah.
some really interesting Chipotles out there. I had no idea. And for each one of the different types of lovers, if you're dating someone or married to someone who loves nature, go to the Red Rock Chipotle in Sedona. Perfect post-hike date spot.
Oh, yeah.
I love the idea that okay.
Mhm.
Can I get sentimental for a second?
Sure.
Okay.
Or sincere?
Yeah.
I love the idea that they're like elevating an experience in a way that like a couple could make it feel special. I love that. Like that. And that's just very genuine.
Yeah, they're not doing anything.
Everybody has different walks of life. Everybody has different times of year. And like to be able to I liked that. On the other side, I also love the thought of like a couple that loves Chipotle and a guy finding this list and like booking the weekend trip or whatever to the one in Sedona. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
That's cute.
You know what they should do, actually, if they love Chipotle so much? They should go to number 10, which is for the Chipotle superfan in Denver, Colorado. Take a pilgrimage to the first ever Chipotle restaurant, which features the iconic Chipotle logo sign, which is, I assume, the first Chipotle logo sign. Which, this is for the Chipotle lovers out there.
All the Chipotle heads.
I liked it.
Yeah, this is earnest, and it feels nice. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's something. It's not like shticky.
Yeah.
It feels like there are people out there that really love Chipotle.
This is a real stat.
These are real.
The stat
stats.
drove the brief.
Yeah.
And this is how it was delivered.
And they're not gonna like turn the lights off and make it red and dark and sexy. They're just saying it's got a nice view of nature.
Yeah.
Or the building next to it is
Damn
kind
right.
of nice. Look at that while you're eating our Chipotle burritos. Okay.
Or aliens.
Yeah, it's nice. It's they're balling on a budget. This is kind of giving like, we got Valentine's Day concepts at home.
It's giving,
but, you know,
it's giving
good.
Chat GPT, like, name the top 10 most interesting Chipotle locations, and they were like, cool. Let's run out this list and tell people
we're just
about
gonna
it.
make a list. I kind of appreciate it.
We're
It's
just
like
making a goddamn list.
It's uncomplicated. So
Yeah.
good for them.
Good for them. There's no sweepstakes. There's
Yeah.
no fucking like
It's just like
enter
go-
to win. It's just the list.
Campaign strategy is literally go to Chipotle.
Exactly. Driving people
Yeah.
literally just to go. But I didn't know that like there's
the
like a rock and roll
campaign strategy is that if you mention Chipotle in your dating profile, it's 2.4 times more likely to spark up a connection.
Yeah, common ground. I also
right?
like that
was
there's
the stat that drove the brief.
Yes.
Yes.
I miss advertising.
All right. Also like that
Should I
there's
gig again? Call me.
Hey, if you're out there and you work for an agency,
That's nasty.
you're
I
hiring.
don't want to hear that on the show.
Yeah.
Me gigging again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Going back
Keep that.
to gigging.
Keep that in your penthouse.
All right, moving on. Another iconic not a fast food. It's a sort of burger chain called Red Robin. Kevin, you ever had Red Robin?
This is fucked
yeah,
up.
dude.
Let's go hard,
Yeah.
Alex. This is not okay.
Red Robin, I've only had one time in my life, and I thought the burger was average, mid at best. And
where were we?
I think they have these in like Buffalo. They don't have these in like metropolitan New York. There's not a ton. At least I'm not familiar with them.
No,
But
there's probably at most one Red Robin in the tri-state area,
Yeah, there's not a ton,
or
but
in the city limits.
but it's giving Fridays. It's like an adjacent kind of
Yeah.
like burger place, and it's you'll have a quick 2,000 calories by just having a burger and some fries.
Hell yeah.
And that's the American way. And so two icons are pairing up in this idea. It's Red Robin Gourmet Burgers Inc., which on the NASDAQ is RRGB. They partnered with Juicy Couture, the iconic and beloved lifestyle brand, to
So much hate.
introduce the Juicier Collection, a limited edition line specifically crafted to celebrate the brand's new juicier, more flavorful burgers.
No.
Why not?
What did you say? You said, Juicy, you're better than that.
That's
And
what I said.
say, protect the brand at all costs. They have one fucking equity, one brand equity, and that is Juicy
Sweatpants.
in rhinestones on terry cloth sweatpants.
Yep.
Don't change that fucking word, no matter how big the bag. Just keep it what it's been since the 2000s.
Yep.
The 2000s have never been cooler.
Yep.
Whoever was hired and okayed this should be fired. It
Ooh.
is so fucked up.
We don't call
Jeez
for people's
Louise.
jobs on this program.
Oh, we don't?
No. We will read their quotes and say, that's a good quote.
Oh, sorry. So I don't know who it was, and I really don't want anyone to get fired.
I won't name them.
But if they
I have
do
their name.
hear this, I want you to know that you're tanking whatever you're responsible for. And this is coming from a millennial woman that had no less than nine
Yeah.
juicy tracksuits. And
Yeah, but how
currently
many Red Robin burgers have you had?
0. which is
This
why
is an unfair comparison then.
No. Which is why it's an exactly right comparison. Because if any other brand that actually was like minded wanted to collab, I would be like, oh, okay, maybe. This screams we took chicken money.
Burger
Burgers,
money.
burgers.
Burger money.
But so
I think they might have some chicken options.
they
though.
probably
They
do
do.
have some
Red
chicken.
Robin.
Definitely, yeah.
It's
Right?
a chicken.
Isn't
It's
the Robin a
confusing.
chicken?
No, but it's a burger spot.
No idea.
But
I haven't even thought about it.
Jack, I completely agree with you. This is a great look for Red Robin, right? They're they're promoting their juicier burgers, and they got Juicy Couture to change juicy on the back of the sweatpants to say juicier. You're 100% right. 2000s are still having their moment. Paris Hilton like supported this brand. I'm sure they're not even paying her.
Yeah.
And it's just and Juicy is doing collaborations with actually cool brands
Yeah.
in the market.
They did a parade. collab.
Yeah. And now they're dumbing down to Red Robin doing burger chains. This is below Juicy the brand. And
But also they changed the juicy word, which I think is like the biggest crime.
yeah, you shouldn't mess with that. That's sacred.
I wouldn't be
Oh
surprised
my!
if
It's
there's
juicy. It's juicy. It's like
Oh.
it's not. There's no
Kevin,
sacred.
brand
no, there
assets
is. It's a
sacred.
sacred brand.
You know what the
Kevin.
best part of the 2000s is?
What?
It was fucking trashy. So
Mm.
let this brand be fucking trashy. Let them do their thing. Let them
I don't know.
fuck around and go to Red Robin.
So here I got to the bottom of it. So you
Well,
ready for
I-
how what happened here?
Wait, but first I want to give you my hot take.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised, given how wacky this is, if like the private equity firm behind it was the same, or like the CMO of Red Robin was like cousins or in-laws with the.
So
Juicy.
I have the background. Juicy Couture went bankrupt in 2022.
Oh shit!
And it was acquired by Authentic Brands, which we've
yeah,
talked about
yeah.
on this show. They own like Barney's New York.
Yeah.
They bought Sports Illustrated.
Yeah, they
Authentic.
buy the luxury brands that are failing.
When a brand, they bought Fry Boots.
Yeah,
They basically buy all these companies that
and then they ruin them.
Fucking take them and do whatever the fuck they can with them to make any sort of money. They have no respect for these brands and they just whore them out.
They jizz all over them.
Whoa. I
Why
said
not? What do you mean?
they
I was providing.
Is it because I'm a
commentary.
woman,
Yes.
Yeah. So they
or
so,
because I'm your boss's wife?
so Authentic Brands is
Jizz
the
all over
culprit.
them.
Is so they
Can
buy
I say
these
it again?
brands
Jizz all over
for
them.
pennies on the dollar. And then they just say, anyone who will give us any money, we'll take it.
Yeah.
And so if
It's
you
a
want,
spray and play.
yeah, Jesus Christ.
So
So if
say,
you-
call me woke, but I would never slut shame a brand for getting around.
yeah, these brands are hilarious. They have Sperry, Shack, RVCA,
Maybe let's not talk shit about major conglomerates.
Nautica. No, this is
We
all,
want everyone's money.
no, this is all owned by Authentic. This
No,
is
I'm saying maybe we don't talk shit about Authentic.
why? Because no, it's not a sorry. I think Authentic is they're not.
We could talk shit about the campaign.
No, they just need to respect these brands a little bit more. But I guess
I
they're-
agree.
But I think they're just trying to make money. They're
I know,
trying
but
to
they
turn
need
them,
they need to
They
respect
bought them. They bought them.
They need
for-
to respect the boundaries.
No playa hating, Alex. You're pocket watching. What are you doing?
I mean, listen, I respect the game.
What's
I guess.
pocket watching mean?
Yeah.
What does
So
that mean?
When you're counting somebody else's money.
Pocket watching?
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
Ah.
Say, that's a nice jacket, Alex. What'd that run you? $600?
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
I
true.
hate
That
that.
is gross.
It's like,
I don't like that.
okay. $600 on the jacket.
Yeah. How much do those boots cost?
Yeah.
Quote, the collaboration captures the essence of both brands, Red Robin and Juicy, offering consumers a fresh and exciting way to express themselves. The sets will range from sizes small to 3X for $169, including
Nice.
tax and fees and
Nice.
shipping, for the perfect Valentine's or Galentine's Day gift to say, I love you, ... and juicier burgers.
Can you get me one?
Let's see if they're still available.
Because my ass is real fat right now.
And so you want juicier
Yeah.
across the
I
back.
thought you didn't want this.
Yeah, now you're turning around. Now we're
I
gonna
mean,
go support.
if it's really just a red juicy tracksuit with juicier versus juicy,
Yeah, I don't remember.
I would do it for the laughs
Shop now. Let's see if it's available.
and for everybody to stare at my ass.
it's
which is
only
always
available in the
Can we-
Instagram app. We got to move on.
Yeah, move on. I'm
Next
tired.
story. Popeyes has more food brands has heart-shaped strawberry biscuits.
Fun. I have a hot take.
Hot take.
When in doubt, make it a heart.
Damn right.
There it goes.
Next topic. There's really not much more to say.
And biscuits, delicious.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Yeah, if
Fuck
it
it,
ain't
we
broke,
ball.
don't fix
Yeah.
it.
P.F.
But-
Chang's.
Good job.
Good job. Way to go, Popeyes.
All you have to do is make a mold. That's awesome.
Yeah, make a mold. You made a mold. Congratulations. P.F. Chang's has breakup dumplings. February, the month of love or heartbreak. P.F. Chang's, the renowned global fusion restaurant, is here to turn the tables and transform Valentine's breakup tears into triumphant cheers for the freedom of the single life. A breakup text is now the golden ticket to free dumplings. I didn't even get that at first. It's dumplings. So if you got dumped,
you get
dumplings. This idea.
Wow.
So basically, if you show P.F. Chang's a breakup
I like
text,
it better.
you get 6 free dumplings.
Dumplings.
Get it?
Oh, that's better.
All caps, dump, and then the lings was
I
a
liked
little
it
bit
before,
smaller.
but the dumplings.
Yeah, this
that
is good.
works.
yeah.
According to Bumble,
We
19%
love it.
of people have experienced a breakup around Valentine's Day. While P.F. Chang's hosts many couples, they don't want to, P.F. Chang's is not just a place for breakups and lonely people.
Oh.
They host many couples
Yeah, I
for
mean,
Valentine's
Cheesecake
Day.
Factory,
The brand
Yeah,
wants to
damn
treat
right.
fans.
Changs, like that's some real.
Yeah, who are in need of some heartbreak comfort. Starting today, the new single can text 855-697-6181 with Chang's Dumplings, all caps, in their breakup story, or a screenshot to receive instructions for redeeming a 6-count of shrimp or pork dumplings in a restaurant or via
Wow.
delivery. I mean, listen, this is a good idea. I like it. Dumplings.
Dumplings.
Yeah.
I got it.
It's a nice pun.
Dumplings.
You know what? There's not much better in life than dumplings,
Sex.
except for true love.
You
moving
said
on.
Except for true love, and I said sex. If anyone
Last
wants to peek into
story of the day comes from Kevin's favorite brand on planet Earth, Grillos Pickles.
Mhm.
And so for the 4th year in a row, Grillos Pickles is offering.
Wait, we can't go there now. You have to say, what are you guys doing for Valentine's
What are you guys
Day?
doing for Valentine's Day?
So I reinvented the shower cap. If you don't know that, now you do. It's called shower cap. But this one that's in the center studio is called the Ajax because that's our celebrity couple name. That's out of print. But we have one of our current bestsellers that's been around forever that's named after our wedding venue,
It
the
is.
Basilica.
Mhm.
So we're doing our wedding pictures and like a whole bunch of couple pictures
Nice.
of Alex and I. I hope it humanizes me, the girl boss me.
What's next, Pookie?
The Pookie.
What's next, Pookie?
I mean,
I mean,
Pookie's hot right now.
I was going
Are
to
you
say,
familiar?
Kevin, we should talk about this.
Are you familiar with that couple?
Yeah, we're familiar with the Pookie TikTok trend. Want to let
We should
everybody
talk
know
about this,
that,
actually.
that Pookie and I,
Pook and Pook.
we fucking were 10, 15 years early on this trend.
Yeah.
You should have filmed it and put it on TikTok.
Yeah, we
should
should
probably-
have. Yeah.
Wait, why don't? Can we put this on TikTok?
Maybe.
I mean, kind
Yeah,
of. Yeah, technically.
right?
We could.
So
we are recording.
we've been Pookie and Pookie.
Yeah.
for a
you guys
really
are both
long time.
Pookie?
We're both
Also-
Pookie.
Isn't that
yeah.
confusing?
While this is coming up, by the way, it's 617, which
Pook-
is my angel number, which is no coincidence.
I will say, Pookie killing it on the pod.
Me?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Thanks,
you.
Pook.
Yeah.
So what we do is like it's less Pookie and Pookie. If someone says Pookie, then typically the other one's Pook. If he calls me Pookie, I typically call him Pook.
Yeah.
Like my cards will say Pook, period, and
Yeah.
his
That's
cards.
it's a shorthand for Pookie.
Yeah.
But yeah,
but
no,
it's also
this is
it's a little more masculine.
oh, yeah. Pook is the masculine
Yeah.
Pookie.
Well, there you go. You guys are destroying gender stereotypes within the pet name.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Category. So
But,
that's
yeah,
good. That's
ha-
progress.
And in the fact that he said that the best thing is romance or true love, and I said sex.
Yeah. Well, guess what? We're pissed that Pookie has gone mainstream. Because
Yeah, no, we
yeah,
are
this
upset
is-
about that.
This is not great because when I say this to Jackie in public, or she says it to me, people are now going to think we're referencing some sort of TikTok and we're clout chasing.
Yeah.
We've been Pookie and Pookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have.
for years.
For years.
Almost over a decade.
No.
you don't know.
almost
You
two
don't know.
decades.
You don't know how
Almost
long
2
they
decades.
were. You don't know how long they've been Pookie.
Well,
Do you want to know why we're Pookie and Pookie, actually?
yeah, but we didn't jump on
Because
a trend.
Eldana and Michael grew up
Who?
calling each other Pookie and Pookie. Old, dear family friends of mine and my mom's
Mhm.
and my dad's, I guess, like family friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
But my parents are divorced and they were like they're still together. Like happily married for like 40 years. Like they're
Nice.
so they called each other Pook and Pookie.
Mhm.
So it just always felt like a good vibe.
Really? I didn't know
Like
that.
a good omen.
Yeah, I
you
guess
see-
my parents didn't call each other Pook and Pookie, and they got divorced. So maybe that's the key.
I wear my parents' engagement ring. The diamond around my neck is their engagement. It's like a talisman.
Did you see
know,
that?
a what?
A talisman, isn't that what it's called?
I don't know what that
No
is.
clue.
I have no.
It's like
wouldn't even
it
know.
like protects against bad vibes.
Sweet.
It's a
Sweet.
Jewish thing.
Is that true?
Why do I know more Jewish stuff than you?
Because I don't really know that much Jewish stuff. Speaking of, did you see Braxton Berrios and Alex Earl? Their pet name is Panda, and so they got matching Panda diamond necklaces. What does a Pookie look like? Is the question that I have. If we were to get Pookie necklaces, I guess they would just have to say Pookie. That would be pretty embarrassing.
They could say Pook.
They could say Pook. This is cool. This is good. This is a good way to end the pod. Oh, sorry. We forgot about Grillos. Grillos is now in its 4th year offering a pickle bouquet kit. You can serve some, local floral-inspired vinegar-soaked cucumbers, aka pickles, but it doesn't come assembled. You have to order it and make it.
It also
yourselves,
doesn't come with the pickles.
and then you have to buy the pickles from Grillos. They provide the
I believe it
pickles.
comes with a
No,
voucher.
it comes with a
pick-
voucher to
Yeah.
get pickles.
That's
Okay,
pretty
I don't-
much pickles.
Yeah.
It's not pretty much pickles.
You
Like,
can't shipping. Listen, Grillos got high quality pickles. They're not some fucking Vlasics that
they're
can come
not?
unrefrigerated.
You
Those
love
shits need to be
Grillos?
in a motherfucking
wait,
fridge.
Are those the ones
The
that have
pickle
the
man.
Are the Grillos the ones that you like that have like the little slices of carrots in them and they
Yeah.
have the tub?
Yeah, they got the
it's in
pickle
Oh,
guy.
plastic
so then
tub.
I know.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're the best pickles on this earth.
Yeah.
I want
in my
some.
opinion.
Yeah. So for
Now I'm craving pickles.
For $20, you can get 15 wooden skewers. You get a card and a holder. You get tissue paper, floral filler, and a custom label for your jar. And then you gotta assemble it. I guess
I'm bored.
It kind of looks like.
I'm bored.
You bored with what? This?
The pickles, the bouquet,
No, not the pod. I think it's been a great pod.
pickles from my Pookie.
I'd be stoked if somebody got me this.
Yeah, this is the perfect.
yeah.
I'd be
Valentine's
stoked
Day.
For
if
Kevin.
somebody listening
Yeah.
to this podcast right now.
Yeah.
If
yeah.
I come home from work today and this is
Arden.
just magically. Actually, just kidding. I'll be in Colorado on.
Oh yeah.
We're not even going to be together, so you know.
You're not going to be together on
Whoa,
Valentine's Day?
I thought you were going.
I
away
mean,
I thought you
together.
loved her.
Oh,
I
man.
do, but we don't give it.
Do you know where we're going to go?
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look at the calendar.
I look at the calendar.
Pookie and Pookie go to Jamaica.
Pookie and Pookie need to go to Jamaica.
Yeah, Pookie and Pookie gonna be on the beach smoking that Chiba.
Are you going to smoke in Jamaica?
Probably not, but I'll take.
I'll
one-
smoke enough for the both of us.
I'll
Nice.
take one puff and. Then,
I love cannabis.
Hey,
I mean, everyone knows me as such like a turbocharged like girl boss.
Yeah.
You know what I
he
mean?
doesn't know that.
I use that term ironically.
Yeah.
I'm really a tycooness.
tycoon-ass.
Yeah, I
Just-
did a trademark search on that. Fuck
Yeah.
you if anyone takes it.
Well, you better trademark it now.
Tycooness.
That's pretty good. Well, Kevin,
But
I
it
wanna
turns
say,
me off. It chills me out.
Jackie,
I think cannabis is a great thing.
my love, Pookie, I love you very much.
I love
Thank
you
you
very
for coming
much.
to our podcast, the
Thanks
one
for
and
having
only
me.
front and center.
Oh, yeah.
We are not done with this podcast. We will continue to do this show forever.
Next
Actually,
week.
I'm gonna be a wife. It will be a lot easier for them to make the time to do it away from their clients.
If you tell your friends.
if you tell your friends to listen, if you review it, and
You're rated.
if you throw some sponsors this way,
Well,
there is no reason that this should be happening for free.
Like
So,
and subscribe.
Throw some brands.
There you go.
They'll shout them out. They'll be funny. They'll do mid roll.
Yeah.
Nothing mid about me, so I won't be doing that.
Yeah, Kevin. Yeah. Thank you. We appreciate your endorsement, your
You like that?
your pitch, and your time.
Oh,
And,
aren't you a brand owner?
Yeah. Shower Cap. This episode
Oh yeah.
is brought to you by Shower Cap.
Totally.
The
Yeah,
number
probably
one
not.
protection for your hair in the shower. Use promo code Front End Center.
Actually, no. Do it right. Do it right.
Women listen to this show.
You know
yeah,
how
we
to
have
do it.
we have the
You
numbers.
know how to do it.
There's
Ask-
at least a
ask
couple.
The right question.
There's at least a couple that listen to this show.
Ask the right question.
Kevin, can I talk to you about Shower Cap for a second?
What's shower cap?
Do you wash your hair every day?
No, why would I do
Definitely
that?
not,
That's
right?
fucking stupid.
You know that
why would
not-
I do that?
You know that 90% of women don't wash their hair every single day.
And other genders as well.
Yeah, other
Yeah.
genders as well.
Anyone with long hair?
Yeah, and so instead of washing their hair, they need protection. They need something to protect them from the water, because actually washing your hair is bad for your hair.
Well, why wouldn't I just use like a single-use plastic shower cap that I could buy on bulk on Amazon and throw it away right after I use it?
Because that's bad for the environment, and it's bad for your mental health. You want to feel good when you're in the shower. When you're naked, you want to feel like the best version of yourself. So why would you sacrifice that and wear a plastic shower cap? Instead, go to showercap.com with 3 H's and pick up the best reinvention of the shower cap, reinvented in so many styles and so many prints.
Yeah.
Fashion forward. It's beautiful.
I have
it's
7
not
patents,
plastic.
you guys.
It's
not
quiet.
just like a cute product.
It stays put. And you
Do
know what?
you ever think of like getting a Triple H collab in there?
They're
like, you know
iconic.
Triple H.
Yeah.
From
We're
WWF.
talking about a
From
lot of collabs
WWE.
right now. It's actually really exciting.
You should get Triple
But-
H because he's always got wet hair.
We can use a podcast promo. I'll set it up.
Yeah, what is
Ready?
it? Tell-
If you're interested, go to showercap.com. It's SHHHOWERCAP.com. And let's say
What's the
front
promo
and
code?
center.
Hell yeah, we got a fucking promo code.
Sweet.
And I'll be
20%
honest,
off.
great gift for Valentine's Day.
It won't get there by Valentine's Day.
That's
it's currently
true.
the 12th.
It's already too
Well,
late.
it's currently the 14th.
But how about this?
Oh, it's currently the
Get
14th.
ahead of Mother's Day.
Yeah,
which is
get
in
ahead of
May.
Mother's Day.
Get that shower cap. Do it today. That's the show. That's the program. That's how you land the plane. We'll be back
Right.
next week
Well done.
with a regular episode where Kevin and I will
Or we're
be
going to talk about all the shit we missed and the Super Bowl.
and Drake's penis.
Can
Yeah.
we start saying
gonna
that I'm the
elaborate.
first lady of center?
The First Lady of Center. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Pookie. I'll see you at home.
Love you, Pook.